Hello, everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Friends, today we have a special guest with us. Her name is Upasna Singh. You might be knowing her. She is SDE at Flipkart. And today she is here, and we are going to talk on a very serious topic. As you know, so this recession is going on, and there are many companies who is delaying the joining and all these stuffs. So in between, what skill we can develop? So that will be our topic. So Upasna, welcome to our channel, Online Study for You.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me. Feeling glad to be here again. Yeah.
It,
So,
it's
hello, everyone. So, today we'll be discussing the things regarding recessions and a lot of other things. Yeah.
okay. So first of all, maybe like we will not use the term recession because see right now the market is not good, and I don't want to give this term as a recession. So these things comes and goes. So what skills we can develop here? So that is the point. So for the fresher, because this is the time where you will be getting demotivated or depressed kind of. So what skill you can learn and how can you utilize the time so that even if the market is not very stable, you will be able to survive in it. So Upasna, we have the majority of the student who are from non-IT background. I mean, in other words, they are not very good at coding, and even we have the student, they are average at coding. So what skills they should develop so that that instability of the market will not impact them?
To get the companies, to get the job, it is not necessary that you need to excel everything. You need to be good, or you need to be average at everything, or at the thing that you are doing. Suppose if I'm doing DSA, then I need to maintain a good profile in DSA so that I can add that I did this number of questions in my resume. I did this, so that I can add in my resume. I can show that, yeah, in my 4 years of BTech, I did this in terms of coding. And if you're not interested in pure DSA, then there are options like web development, Android development, data science. Not here also you don't need to learn everything, like you are learning Django, you are learning React. No, you need to know a basics of web development, having one, two good project and adding them into the resume, writing about them in the resume. Resume is also very important. Like you need to write very thoroughly about the projects you are doing. You just don't need to write that you did this project. You need to explain that project into your resume. So these are the ways that you can get the jobs. You can get any job. You can go into the startups, you can go into the service based companies or the product based companies as well.
Okay, so I'll be asking you practical question. So as you mentioned, like 4 years in college and all. So now these are the students who have already completed their engineering. Either they're fresher or maybe like one or before 1 year or 2 years they have graduated. So that option is not there. So now we have very limited options. So if we are going for DSA, then how many months will be required? If we are going for web development, Android development, or any kind of courses which you suggested, because here we have to be very very practical, because at the certain point of time where a student is already frustrated because of all these things, so definitely this is a challenge. So how many months they should seriously spend, and also the sources from where they can learn this kind of things, and at least they can ensure that once the market becomes stable, they will have a lot of opportunities, or that will not, the instability of the market will not impact them. Yes.
Like what I feel now, to learn anything, you just need 2-3 months. You need to dedicate yourself in that particular time. Then 2-3 months are enough for learning any particular thing, be it DSA, be it web development, or any other skill in terms of IT. Like you can learn decently anything if you are giving your 2-3 months dedicatedly towards that thing. Like suppose if you want to do DSA, then in the very first month you can go through the language, then you can learn the basics, then you can get the idea that what exactly coding is. You can do very simple questions, and then you get comfortable with the language. Then in the second month you will decide that these are the questions, like these are the topics stack use, and these are the questions that I need to do because companies are asking such questions. You did those questions, you became good at coding. Now in the third month, then you can target your companies. Like, yeah, companies are asking story based question, TCS is asking this type of question, Wipro is asking this type of question. You can prepare accordingly. Like sir is also providing lot of courses like DSA in 1 month, then Infosys regarding question, specific company regarding questions, courses. You can pick those content. And sir was talking about the content they can study from his own channel is full of courses. Like today I was going to his website and I saw 1 lakh plus courses are there, and 40,000 around plus students have already got placed using those courses. So again, you can see that the content is there. You just need to follow that content, and then you'll be good at those things, and you can grab that company.
Okay, so that's good, Upasna. So I'm little bit convinced with that, but not 100% convinced with that, because I'm talking from the student point of view, and whatever you said is correct. But still, I need some more kind of like I mean simplicity in that, because learning directly, directly starting with DSA, directly starting with data science or anything, like most of the students will come to me and they will ask that, sir, I wanted to learn data science. Do you know the basic of Python? Do you know artificial intelligence? Do you know machine learning? Somebody will come and say, sir, I want to learn DSA. Which website or which place we should go? So again, I will tell, so do you know C++? Do you know Java? See, as we are providing the courses from very basic, like as you mentioned, C, Java, and then only DSA. So one thing which we have to understood, that we cannot target anything if we do not have the basic knowledge, right? Okay. So as you mentioned, like data structure or data science or web development or Android development, and you said like 2 to 3 months they need. So do they need to be very much pro into that, or if they are like continuously, I mean, see, one continuity is very very important. So that kind of thing is important, or how they should start, how they should focus. And also I don't want them to go and join the courses for 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, because the student is already struggling, in trouble. And that time I will ask them, okay, you go and join this ABCD institute or ABCD courses, which definitely I cannot do it from my side. So what is your suggestion on that? How they should start step by step, and they should realize their potential? Because I can tell you, like, if you are a student, you are asking, and you are coming and asking me, sir, I want to learn data science. I will tell, okay, go there and learn. But before that, he should know his potential, right? Like how much he can do, is data science is right for him or not? So can you please talk about these things?
So starting from that, do they need to be pro at anything? No, they need to consistent. As you said, they need to be consistent for 2 3 months in their coding. Then only they can improve themselves. Like sometimes it happens, like you start the thing, then you get distracted, then you start again, then you get distracted, then you start again. So
True.
that won't work. You have to be consistent that you did this part, then you leveled up, then you leveled up. And there is also not the thing that you need to be pro. Then talking about how the roadmap can work, how they need to start. First of all, as you said, that is the field is for them or not. That is very important again. That they can like Google is there for us to tell that web development, what is web development, what is data science, what all things will be needed, what all things will be impacted by them. So you need to know that what is C language. If you are going for DSA, then which are the languages important? Is C plus plus is for you, or Python or Java, which is for you? Then picking one language from there, or C language, whatever language you are comfortable, whatever language you are seeing that, yeah, this language can helpful. Then you can pick the course for that particular language. You can take course from online study for you as well. And taking that course, then getting good at your language. Even getting knowing the language is very big thing, right? You, if you are knowing the language, you can add that into your resume, that you know this language, you did this particular course for this learning this language, and you did this thing from language. After learning language, what you did, you learned DSA. So after you know the language, that you can run a loop in this, and then knowing the language. And this will take maximum of 15 days or 30 days. If max to max 30 days, you can learn a language. Once the language is done, you can then move on to the coding part. And coding part is infinite. As you said, no one can be a pro. So in 2 months, you can definitely reach a level where you can get the companies now. where you can fill your resume that you have done this much of questions, you have
Mm-hmm.
did these questions, you have took this course to do the DSA, you know stack, you know queues, and this way your consistency will decide that which company you will be going, and your consistency will decide that what level you will be acquiring in next 2 3 months.
Okay.
And talking about the courses that you said, 50,000 courses, no, never buy those courses. I never took the course. Like I took one 200 of 200 rupees course. That also I was not able to complete because I never felt that courses are for me. Since childhood, I did self study, and I believe in that is the best way to study. And in when you are college, when you are in companies, then self study is the only thing that can help you in the future. So
Okay.
stick with that. Or if you want to buy courses, don't go for the cheaper courses. These 50, 60,000 aren't worth money, because this is too much to give for
True,
DSA or
true,
thing.
true.
So
Okay.
never go for it.
So again, I'll have two practical questions to you. Okay. See, one thing which I wanted, like, so why don't you make a video and there you explain, like, so how should we decide that this courses is for me, as I'm from, according to my knowledge, I can judge. Like, suppose I don't know coding. Okay, so if I want to go for DSA, or if I want to go for data science, then how should we measure that? Okay, so this field will be perfect for me. So can you do a video for the audience, so that they will be at least able to identify their potential, because that is very, very important for them. So
Right now, do I need to tell the difference, or the later on?
no, 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 later you make a video for them, and that we will upload it on our channel, and let them realize their potential first, because I don't want anyone, to get into a wrong direction. Like as you said, like you did self study, right? Okay, so
Yeah,
in case of self study, I will tell you, see, there is advantage as well as disadvantage. So it
yeah,
totally depends upon how you are, suppose I wanted to learn coding. I selected one or two channel, or I selected the resource which is not proper. I am doing the self study, but definitely I'm not, I know I'm working hard also, but that hard work is not in the right direction. Okay. See, so people trust online study for you. They watch the video and they know they will get the content. But we have only around 4 lakh subscriber. So the remaining people who are preparing for the examination, definitely they will be using other resources. That might be good, that might not be good. So the self study also, sometimes
yeah.
create problems if
Too many
you
resources are harmful.
yeah, yeah, too many resources. And nowadays the students are very, very clever actually. So it's not clever, they are just wasting their time itself. So they should, trust on one of the, channel or one of the resources, either it is mine or anyone. So that doesn't matter, but they should definitely trust that, and then they should do hard work in the right direction. So this should realize their potential. So I think you can help them out. uh, okay. So, I mean, you started learning the coding from your college days, or after your college? So, just wanted to understand a bit, because I know most of the SDE people, they have done the coding in their college itself. So yeah, just a bit about yourself.
Yeah, I started the coding in my second year only.
Mm-hmm.
Like before that, I did the language, like which was taught into the college only, nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the second year, I realized that people are doing so much of the things. So
Mm-hmm.
I also decided. And as you said, that too many resources are there, and that is very harmful. That is a trap kind of thing where you get
Correct.
stuck. You see one your YouTuber showing this, and then you start following that, and next day the suggestion came that this YouTuber is also there. You follow that, and this becomes a trap for you, that you get stuck over there. You are
True, true,
learning arrays again and again, again and again, and you are not able to reach the second milestone. So
true.
this happens very much. So it is very important to focus on one channel, make the target that this channel is what making because sometimes it happen, even a good teacher on YouTube channel, you are not able to understand or relate with them. So
True.
pick a YouTube channel that you can relate with, that you can understand with, and pick that channel. And yeah, I started in my college years only, but that is not a problem. It will eventually take you like, if max to max 6 months to excel, or to get get a good DSA knowledge.
See, you can start at any point of time. That is what I feel.
Yeah,
So it's nothing, because I was not knowing the coding. If you'll take my example, now also I'm not very pro at coding, but till my college level, I mean till my fourth year, I have not even written one C programming. Somehow, like I was just I did my college, and then after I came to the company again, like the first 2 3 years again I did not do the coding, and then later when I was put in a project, I had to do the automation scripting and all. So I learned it like from the day I started the college. After like 6 to 7 years I learned this is scripting, and I can understand the coding. So I don't think like there is any time to learn anything, as you said. So it can be started at any point of time. So the only thing is you have to decide uh, that okay, you have to learn, and you have to just continue. I mean, daily you have to focus on that, and the rest things will be automatically taken care of. So great, Upasna. So yeah, so I'll be expecting one video from you for the audience, so that they can
sure.
understand their potential, like what they should do, and they should utilize this time. So this is really a bad phase for everyone. So here, like I have planned, like we can do some sessions so that they will be able to utilize this particular time in a very much uh, beneficial way. So thanks once again
Yeah.
to coming to your own platform and guiding the student.
Yeah, like guidance is very important for the student because they really get misguided by a lot of people. So yeah,
True.
guidance is very important. And if I can make anyone's life a better place, then yeah, definitely will be there
You have already
always.
made few lives already better. So I remember few of the students had got placed in TCS digital.
Yeah.
So now we are expecting more from you.
Yeah, as a teacher also, that is a heavenly feeling.
True, true. Okay, so Upasna, thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting as well.